Dear soul, I am Archangel Gabriel, messenger of divine truth and herald of your spiritual awakening. I come to you today with a message that will illuminate the sacred purpose behind one of life's most profound mysteries. The person who touches your soul so deeply yet remains beyond your earthly reach. The angels have witnessed your tears, beloved one. We have seen you question why the universe would place someone so perfectly aligned with your spirit in your path, only to make being with them impossible. Today, I bring you divine revelation about this sacred encounter that has shaken the very foundations of who you thought you were. The heart of the matter that angels wish to address is this: you have not encountered a cruel joke of fate, but rather a divine assignment orchestrated by the highest realms of love to catalyze your spiritual evolution. Sweet soul, I see the confusion that clouds your heart. You have met someone who speaks the language of your deepest dreams, who awakens every cell of your being with recognition so profound it feels like coming home to yourself. Yet circumstances have made union impossible. Perhaps they belong to another, perhaps distance separates you. Perhaps timing has conspired against your heart's desires. The angels acknowledge the exquisite pain you carry. This is not ordinary heartbreak, beloved. This is the sacred shattering that occurs when your soul recognizes its own reflection in another being, only to discover that the recognition itself was the divine gift, not the relationship you imagined. We see how you've questioned your worthiness, wondered if you're being punished, felt the cruel joke of finally understanding what deep love feels like, only to have it remain out of reach. Your doubt is understandable, dear one. Your sadness is holy. Your confusion is the natural response of a human heart trying to comprehend divine orchestration with earthly understanding. The angels want you to know that you are not alone in this sacred suffering. We have witnessed countless souls walk this path of impossible love, and each one emerges transformed, expanded, and more aligned with their highest purpose than ever before. From the angelic realm, we see what your human eyes cannot perceive. This person who has captured your heart so completely is not a random encounter, but a divine messenger sent to awaken dormant aspects of your soul that were ready to emerge into consciousness. The angels reveal this truth. When you meet someone you cannot be with, you are not meeting just another person. You are meeting a mirror that reflects back the parts of yourself that have been waiting in the shadows, undeveloped and unexpressed. This person embodies qualities, dreams, and potentials that exist within you but have remained dormant. The magnetic pull you feel toward them is actually the pull of your own unrealized self calling you toward growth, toward integration, toward the fullness of who you are meant to become. They are carrying a piece of your own wholeness, and your divine task is not to possess them, but to reclaim that piece of yourself. What humans call impossible love is what we angels call transformational activation. This person has been placed in your path to break you open, not to destroy you, but to destroy your illusions about yourself. They have come to show you what you are capable of feeling, of being, of becoming. The spiritual purpose of this encounter is to awaken you from the trance of ordinary living, to remind you that you are capable of loving more authentically, feeling more deeply, and living more fully than you ever imagined possible. Beloved soul, I invite you to journey inward with me now. Look honestly at who you were before this person entered your life. Were you perhaps living on the surface of your own experience? Had you accepted relationships that were comfortable, but not transformative? Had you convinced yourself that profound connection was not possible for you? The angels see that you may have been sleepwalking through your existence, going through the motions of love without fully understanding what you were capable of experiencing. You may have settled for a version of yourself that was safe, but not fully alive, acceptable, but not authentic. Then this person appeared like lightning illuminating a dark sky, showing you landscapes within yourself you never knew existed. Suddenly you remembered what it felt like to be fully present, fully engaged with the mystery of existence itself. This awakening is not meant to torture you, dear one. It is meant to liberate you from the small, safe version of yourself that you had settled for. Your heart had to be cracked open to make room for a more expansive way of being in the world. Consider the qualities that drew you to this person. Make this sacred list: their passion, their authenticity, their courage, their way of moving through the world with purpose. Now the angels ask you to see the deeper truth. You recognize these qualities in them because they already exist within you, waiting to be developed and expressed. The reason you cannot be with them is often because you are not yet ready to be with yourself in this fuller, more integrated way. The divine is giving you time and space to become the person who is capable of the kind of love you glimpsed in their presence. The angels speak directly through me now. Precious child of light, cease your questioning of divine timing. What you experienced with this soul was not meant to be a destination, but a revelation. They came to show you the magnificence of your own capacity for love, for connection, for authentic being. You are not being denied love. You are being prepared for a love so profound that your current self must expand to contain it. This person has been your spiritual teacher, disguised as the love you thought you wanted. They have completed their divine assignment by awakening you to your own potential. The love you felt for them was actually love for your own unrealized magnificence. The connection you experienced was your soul recognizing its own power reflected back to you. The passion they ignited was your own creative life force finally stirring to consciousness. We, the angels, want you to understand that this encounter was precisely orchestrated by divine intelligence. Your soul called this person into your life because you had reached the limits of who you could become within the confines of your old way of being. The breaking open was necessary because the person you were before was not large enough to contain the love you are truly capable of experiencing. Like a caterpillar that must dissolve completely before becoming a butterfly, your old ways of loving and being had to be shattered to make space for something more authentic and alive. Trust the process, beloved. Trust that what feels like loss is actually graduation to the next level of your spiritual development. You are not losing love. You are gaining access to a love that transcends the personal, a love that will transform every relationship you enter from this moment forward. Beautiful soul, if this message resonates with the truth your heart already knows, I ask you to claim this divine revelation. Write in the comments, I trust the divine purpose of my awakening. Let this declaration be your sacred commitment to honor the transformation that has begun within you. Your words carry power, and this simple act of faith signals to the universe that you are ready to integrate the lessons this impossible love has brought you. The angels want to reinforce this sacred truth. Your pain has purpose, beloved one. Every tear you have shed, every moment of longing you have experienced, every night you have wondered why this love could not be, all of it has been in service of your spiritual evolution. You are constantly surrounded by angelic assistance and guidance. We have been with you through every moment of this journey, holding space for your transformation, whispering encouragement when you felt most alone, orchestrating the precise circumstances needed for your awakening. What you perceive as silence from the divine has actually been the sacred space required for your metamorphosis. Like the butterfly that must struggle in the chrysalis to develop the strength for flight, you have been developing the spiritual muscles needed to embody the magnificent being you are becoming. The waiting, the longing, the challenges, all of it has been part of the divine plan to birth a more authentic, integrated, and powerful version of yourself. This person, who cannot be yours in the way you imagined, has given you something far more precious than any relationship could provide. They have given you yourself, fully awakened and ready to live your purpose. Beloved soul, the angels want you to know that a lighter, more fulfilling future awaits you. This period of sacred heartbreak is preparing you for rebirth on every level of your being. You are healing old wounds, releasing limiting beliefs, and expanding your capacity for joy and authentic connection. The transformation occurring within you is creating space for a love that surpasses anything you have previously experienced. This future love will be built on the foundation of your wholeness rather than your neediness, your authenticity rather than your masks, your power rather than your wounds. You are being prepared for union, not just with another person, but with your own divine essence. This inner union will magnetize relationships and experiences that reflect your new level of consciousness and self-love. The renewal happening within you is sacred and necessary. Like a phoenix rising from ashes, you are emerging from this experience more beautiful, more powerful, and more aligned with your truth than ever before. The angels see the magnificent being you are becoming, and we celebrate this transformation with you. Trust that divine timing is always perfect. What feels like delay is actually divine preparation. You are being readied for blessings that your previous self could not have received or maintained. The universe is orchestrating the perfect circumstances for your highest good to manifest. Sweet soul, I ask you now, has this message touched the place in your heart that knows truth? Have you felt the angel's presence confirming what your spirit already understood about this sacred encounter? If these words have brought you comfort, clarity, or recognition, please share your experience in the comments below. Your testimony might be exactly what another soul needs to hear on their own journey of awakening through impossible love. I invite you to subscribe to this channel so you may continue receiving angelic guidance and support. Remember, you are never alone on this path of spiritual evolution. The angels walk beside you always, ready to offer comfort, insight, and encouragement whenever you need it. The person who could not be yours has given you the greatest gift possible. They have reminded you who you truly are. Now go forth and live as that magnificent being, knowing that the love you seek is already within you, waiting to be fully expressed. May you carry forward the light they helped you discover. May you honor their divine service by becoming everything they showed you that you could be. And may you trust that your greatest love story is still being written by the hand of the divine. See you in the next video, beloved soul. May the angels continue guiding you toward the fullness of your beautiful becoming.